What's up, guys? It's your boy Miguel here to give you your daily dose of radiation. As today we educate you on, it's more like a curious fact if you're curious. How many x-rays do people go and get while they're at the hospital? So to give you context, I am a night shift x-ray tech, been doing it for about 4 years. I work at a trauma 3 ER overnight. Work ungodly amount of overtime, so I dabble in both days and nights. So, most people, when they show up to the hospital, the path they go is kind of one of two ways. Either they showed up for a procedure, and then they go through surgery, and then they recover, right? Other patients show up through the ER, whatever they got done. Maybe they keep them, maybe they go to intense surgery or regular surgery, and then they recover and go home, correct? So within this path, most people, depending on what they have, almost always at least get a chest x-ray done, just for pre-op purposes, and almost for anything that these doctors put in is a reason to get a chest x-ray. I've seen some of the most weirdest things put in for why they need an x-ray of their chest. And then sometimes I question it and I ask doctors, I'm like, hey, why I mean, we'll do it, we already did it, but why are we doing this? And then they'll explain it to me. Sometimes it makes sense, and I'm like, oh, okay, you're right, like it's a good reason of why you get x-ray. Other times I'm like, I guess it's just because it's protocol, or because they don't, I don't know. For pre-op, it makes sense because it's something that they do. Other reasons people get x-rays, I mean, like whatever's broken, you'll shoot it, and the doctor's like, okay, it's broken, now I'm gonna splint it or I'm gonna cast it. So sometimes while they manipulate, you'll shoot it. Post putting of the cast, you'll shoot it if they need to adjust. Sometimes you shoot it again, and then they go off to surgery or whatever they got getting done. While in surgery, they're getting x-rays by the C-arm, they're getting x-rays by the portable machine or whatever. Post-op, they get more x-rays done. And then depending on what they had done, sometimes they just follow up to see everything's not getting infected, whatever they have going on. And sometimes while they're recovering from this massive intense surgery, the other doctors are like, since you're here, we might as well work on other stuff you got going on, and that could incline with more x-rays. We've seen someone who was like, I just came in here to fix my toe, and now we're dealing with my neck, we're dealing with da-da-da. Sometimes they get mad, and then we're like, well, you're the one who said it hurt, or you're the one who started complaining to the doctors about it, so now they're working on you. So, what else? If they got a chest tube, you will shoot that every single day in the morning. The night shift crew knows. Until the day got inserted, you have to shoot an x-ray. And then every single day they'll monitor them. The day it comes out, they'll get another chest x-ray. And sometimes the next day after, depending on how the patients do it, they may get another one. So that's just a lot of x-rays that happens on that. Let's see. Your number one customer of people getting x-rays on the daily is anyone in the ICU. They will get them a lot because they're intubated. And even the intubation process, them being intubated, you're gonna have to shoot x-ray. Putting the OG or NG tube, another x-ray. And then some people usually, once they get like intubated, they get central lines, another chest x-ray. So it's just a constant secure job field, I suppose. And within all this, if you're smart and pay attention, you can kind of catch on. And it wasn't until like year 2 of doing my job that I kind of paid attention more, and I noticed certain trends, so you can prepare as far as how the workflow is going to be for the day, or kind of knowing how much time you have before you have to come back and shoot them, and you can kind of be more efficient tech. And it feels like everyone needs x-rays done all the time, even though sometimes it almost seems redundant, because if you know they have COVID and flu, why are we doing a chest x-ray? Now, if they're like, oh, okay, because I heard this or da-da-da, I'm like, certain stuff, if they know they have this, and you know it, the doctor knows it, and you shoot an x-ray, okay, now we know even more. But if you already knew it, like, you could have just solved the problem there before you actually shot the x-ray. Could have avoided some dose, but certain doctors still order it, you still have to do it, and it just becomes more of it's just protocol type stuff, because certain parents will be like, yo, we got some labs done, I don't want to do it. And I was like, hey, you're not wrong. And the doctor's like, what do you mean he didn't want it? He's like, well, he knows what you got, so why are we doing this? And I'm like, that's what I said. You have to, work within the means of both people, because at the end of the day, it all comes down to the patient. And if they say no, which is the magic word, you don't get to press the button. So, yeah. It's been your boy Miguel. I'm here to educate you in this beautiful field of radiology. Most people don't talk about it. There's a lot of nursing videos, and I'm here to educate you, because when I was this ye student, a ye young photographer, no one on the internet was making videos of the questions I had in my little brain of, what about this? What about that? And even some of my teachers look at me like, Miguel, you're asking a lot of questions. These are very specific things. And they couldn't answer it because they were out of the profession, just teaching the basic x-ray stuff, and they couldn't remember. And some of it, you can't really answer it because every single hospital has their own protocols, different equipment, and it just gets really, really complicated. And I didn't know that as an x-ray tech student. I was just asking some, in my brain, thought it was just general questions, but then it was really hard to give an answer to. I'm here educating you in that. I literally post every single day of every single little niche thing, because I feel it's important, even if it's going to help only one person out there who's like, I'm curious about this or that or have you. Because there's certain stuff that you do not learn in x-ray tech school that I wish they did, but they didn't. I'm here to educate you in the base way I can. So yeah, it's been your boy Miguel. We'll see you on the next one.